to hidden sugars in snacks like granola bars and smoothies. How about those yummy pumpkin muffins that are out there? Um, that that really puts things into perspective. So be choosy about the sugar. Now, I'm not saying don't enjoy that pumpkin muffin or don't enjoy that foo-foo pumpkin drink. Just make it a standalone. Try to choose around it all these other healthy things so that you're not taking so much in and having issues with your immune system. Make sense? All right. So let's talk about how you can cut back on that sugar while you're still boosting your immune system. So here's a few tips. I talked about nutrient dense foods. Definitely eat more nutrient dense foods. Focus on whole foods like colorful vegetables, colorful fruits or lean proteins, healthy fats, avocado oil, your olives, olive oil. Eat avocados. I have a friend that eats an avocado every single day. She's so healthy. Like her skin is beautiful. She's never sick. She's not overweight. And if you ask her, she'll say, I eat an avocado every single day. And I totally believe that it's one of the reasons that, I'm as healthy as I am. So focus on having that clean, that colorful plate. Challenge yourself every time you sit down to eat. Do I have a colorful plate? What can I add to have a more colorful plate? All right. The second thing, incorporate more immune boosting foods. So you want to add foods like garlic, citrus fruits that are rich in vitamin C, like your limes or your grapefruits or your kiwis, also high in potassium, but your oranges, right? Getting those really good, healthy, organic foods in there to boost up that vitamin C, and then add some leafy greens to your meals. Now, again, thinking about our kids out there, if you've got picky eaters, how are you going to do that? Well, chances are they might eat some oranges, so try to put an orange. Peel it though, mamas. If you ever think, gosh, they just don't eat those oranges, I put them in there, we'll peel them for them because they are busy and lunchtime and they can't think enough to actually peel their oranges. Plus, when I was a kid, I hated getting the peel under my nails. So that little bit might help. But also, you can get a Super Greens powder. I can always put a link in for one that I love and use every single day personally. But you could add a Super Greens powder to a smoothie for your kids. If you are intentional about what you're putting into that smoothie, like a good protein and a Super Greens and maybe some orange or banana, even just a green banana, and put the whole peel and everything in there for your kids, and then use water instead of milk, and that helps to keep the calories lower for yourself. Your kids probably need good raw milk if possible. Put that in there for good enzymes and all. That's a great smoothie. And you can give that to them after school as an after school snack, right? I have a patient that I work with and her kids, and they call it dunch, right? Lunch, dinner, dunch. I love that, right? What do your kids get for dunch, right? Then finally, as we've been talking about, limit the processed and sugary foods, right? I keep saying it over and over again, but avoid the soda. And don't even think that you can get away with diet soda. You can't. It's so much more unhealthy even. So avoid the soda. By the way, EWG.org, my daughter and I looked it up the other day because they were buying for their family. My son had bought some Propel, and we're like, hey, I wonder what EWG.org says about it. We looked it up, and it was a 9. We both like screamed, a 9. No way. You want like at most a 3. So they got rid of that. Hint, was something that they landed on. It was a 3. So their family could decide or choose to replace it with the hint. Okay, so, but avoid soda, avoid candy. I know it can be hard if you have that sweet tooth. If you have a sweet tooth and you cannot get it under control, there's a root cause issue going on. You need to reach out. Processed foods. Stay out of the middle of the grocery store. Shop the outskirts of the grocery store. Look at the ingredient label. If there are ingredients on there that you cannot pronounce, you probably should not be eating it. These spike your blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes, your immune system gets impacted. So it leaves your immune system vulnerable for hours. So be very cautious. Now, worst case scenario, you go to an indoor event. You go buy a can of pop or a soda, a fountain drink, whatever you want to call it. You want to sip on that while you're watching the event. Maybe you get a sucker, you get a bag of M&Ms. You want to chew on those while you're watching the event. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And you've got all the viruses and the bacteria in this enclosed room. And then within a few days, you're sick and you say, what happened? How did I get sick? I thought I was so healthy. Think back to that event and what you ate. So reducing your sugar impact or sugar intake is one of the most simplest and most effective ways that you can build your immune system this fall and winter, and you can avoid getting sick. I know it's tempting to indulge in those sweet treats. You can still indulge, just be mindful about it. Watch the time frame. How much time do you have in between the time that you're going to be around a lot of people in an indoor arena or exposed to a lot of illness? If you're a school teacher, forget it. You might as well just never eat sweets again. Bless your heart, or eat them on the weekend, right? But it impacts you. So think about this. The next time that you reach for a can of soda or a bag of M&Ms or that pumpkin latte from your favorite coffee house or whatever it is that could lower your immune system and make you more vulnerable. I want you to stay nice and healthy this fall and winter, as I'm sure you do too. Thanks for joining, everyone. Next week, we are going to talk about honey and garlic, 2 powerful immune boosting foods. And then I'm going to actually make a honey and garlic concoction with you. So we're going to do some real live interaction going on. I'm going to make it together. I'm going to show you how easy it is to have a little something right in your kitchen that you can take every single day to help boost up your immune system. Bye, everybody. Have a great day and stay healthy.